got to have the Spirit, but then you got to use it. See, it doesn't matter if we got this wonderful commodity called God. Now we have to say, you know what, I'm going to let God be effective in my life. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who hath known the attitude of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the attitude of Christ, or the mind of Christ, as it's said in the Greek there. Attitude. Everybody say attitude. See, when you can become spiritual, your attitude becomes spiritual. The attitude about the themes. And that's why we are at this wonderful place in Faith Church, because truly we have the Holy Ghost. Many of us do, and many of you are going to receive the Holy Ghost. But now we've got to say, I got this. Now I've got to get my attitude to be spiritual, so that I start looking at these things not as odds, but as necessities, as enjoyments. It's like when I go on diets, and I do it periodically because I have a certain weight I can't go over. And it's amazing. Things I don't even think about when I'm just eating whatever I want to eat, like I am right now. As soon as I go on that diet, they become just they become so beautiful. I mean, olive just becomes so bright and glistening and green. Avocados, I never eat avocado unless I'm dieting. But if I'm dieting that avocado, I would just go and I'll search through, because, avocados are hard to get the right one. Because, I throw them in a big deal, they all get all bruised, and I'll pick them out, and I'm feeling of them, and massaging them, and touching them, and picking this one out. I'm taking all this delicate moment. What's changed? I began to put a higher priority on what I'm about to eat. That's all that's changed. I'm putting a higher priority on what I'm fixing to put in my body. And so it makes me more intentional and selective about the food. Well, that's exactly what happens, and many of you have gone through phases in your life where there was this spiritual intention to read the Word, to pray, to teach a Bible study, to be involved in church ministry, to be effective as a teacher, to be effective as a musician. And so you know what it's like when you become intentional about doing something.